My name is Steve Utech with Illumyx.
My name is Chad Kopitsky with NeXtGen Advantage.
And I'm Melissa Borowitz with the Utech Group. And we're here today to answer some of the questions that you submitted to us.
All right, so our first question comes from Andy from De Pere. And Andy asks, how important is culture and do I really need to work on it?
I think most organizations, view culture as just internal, but it's everything. It's people that you bring into your organization to interview, and how are they treated as they leave? Or somebody that walks in and says, I'm given my 2 weeks, how are they treated as they're walked out the door? Or just even a communication from a vendor, or how you talk about your organization from a vendor, a customer, or a supplier. All of that goes into that perception, and that can oftentimes spread.
I have a contrary view I'm going to throw out there. Maybe culture isn't important, because I know many companies that have been successful, they've made money, they've been profitable, and it's been a really miserable place to work in. And I think there's a segment of the business world that's like, well, culture is just a buzzword, it's not really important, we can just drive efficiency and squeeze more out of the people we do have.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting dilemma. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing, Chad, but with unemployment rates being so low and people having a really hard time recruiting new people, I think in the past companies could say, you know what, people work for us, they have a job that's a benefit enough that they're employed and they're here to be efficient and perform and hit these numbers. And while those things need to happen for any business to be successful, I think the expectations of employees coming into the workforce now are a lot higher, and they can be, because they can leave and go someplace else if the culture's not a good fit. So in the past, I think it used to be that it didn't probably matter, but in the future, I think that's really going to change. It's already changing, but it's going to continue to change even more.
But again, I look at it from a generational perspective of a stable job is different than a fulfilling job. This younger generation, this younger professionals, they're looking to buy into a purpose, to buy into that why of why come work here. And I think previous generations were just, no, it's a job, it pays the bills, I'll work my way through that. That environment's just a little bit different. And so I agree, we're definitely going through some changes, and culture's playing, I think, a huge role to combat that. So you have the thoughts to combat that?
No, I think not focusing on culture can be a way to just get by. Like, you don't have to do it, but if you want to be competitive and grow and set yourself apart, you have to focus on it. You have to do something about it. And I think those that don't, they could get left behind. And they might survive for a few more years, but slowly things can start eroding. So I always think, as a business owner myself, how do you stay proactive and ahead of the curve? I think culture is one of the things that's been talked about, but people are just starting to get really serious about it.
Well, those were some of our thoughts on workplace culture and the importance of focusing on it and how that's tied to your overall performance as an organization. If you'd like to add to the discussion, please comment below. If you have other questions that you would like us to explore regarding culture, leadership, team dynamics, recruiting and retention, share those questions and we'll address those in future videos that we do. Thank you.